Welcome to the Shamba Shape Up Safari. I'm very hungry. I'm going to look for some food. Nemo, thank you very much for joining us. I had to call you because now we've been here at Paris's Shamba, working very hard. It's lunchtime. I'm feeling hungry. I came to the kitchen and I found you are making matumbu, but it was not ready.
Yes,
and I'm still hungry. So I remembered that Nemo can give us a solution to cooking faster and safely and cheaper.
Yes.
And here you are. Now let me start with you, Paris. How long does it take you to cook matumbo?
2 hours. Boiling and frying.
That's a lot of time that you can spend doing so much, isn't it, Nemo?
Yes, 2 hours is a very long time. I've come with a pressure cooker to help you reduce that time so that you can feed your family on time. So this is the pressure cooker. So it has this lid. This lid, it prevents the steam from escaping. It has a stainless steel inside and a plastic coating to prevent you from getting burnt when you're handling the pressure cooker. Inside we have 2 plastic spoons to prevent the scratching of the sufuria. Yes, and you can also substitute this with a wooden mwiko. Then you have the measuring cups. These ones you use to measure water. This mesh, you use it when steaming. Let's say you want to cook arrowroots, it will cook through steam.
How much electricity token do I use in the pressure cooker?
The electric pressure cooker uses steam to cook. So once you connect it to the electricity, it generates heat. And once the steam builds up, the electricity stops being consumed and your food is cooked using the steam. Today I've brought with me power meter. The power meter will tell us how much money we will consume, how many tokens we will use.
You said when you're cooking matumbo, you are spending almost 2 hours.
Yes.
What normally do you use when you're cooking food like matumbo?
Charcoal.
Charcoal.
Yes.
And how much is 1 tin?
1 tin is 150.
Paris uses 2 tins of charcoal that cost her 300 shillings. And now she's going to spend how much time cooking matumbo?
It takes roughly between 30 minutes and 40 minutes. Yes, depending on how tender you want your matumbo to be.
The matumbo will be ready with 30 minutes.
And at what cost?
So the cost, it will depend with the amount of time that you use, and it will average between 8 shillings and 12 shillings.
You can see how much money you'll be saving.
Thank you very much.
The pressure cooker is on, so we'll start cooking at 0 shillings. Yeah.
How do you put it on?
To switch on the pressure cooker, you just connect it to the socket. That's it. And then to switch it off, you disconnect it. Yes. To start cooking, you have to come to menu, then select saute. Saute means to karanga. We click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Saute. You wait 10 seconds and then it will lock itself to this setting. Once it locks, it gives you 30 minutes to saute. So now I'll start with the onions.
So let's put in the onions. Add some oil. Then garlic and ginger. Let's put in our tomatoes. Some seasoning, add some salt. And finally the matumbo. Add some water, stir, and then cover. Cancel the saute program and set the pressure cooker to cook the matumbo, and that's it. You can even go and do other chores as you wait for it to cook. So, is our food ready?
Yes, it is.
How long did it take?
It took 40 minutes to cook the matumbo to tenderness. and it cost us 6 shillings and 94 cents.
Wow. Paris uses 300 shillings on charcoal and takes 2 hours to make matumbo using a charcoal burner. But with a pressure cooker, she's used 6 shillings and 94 cents and took 40 minutes to cook the same matumbo. What do you think of that, Paris?
I think it's perfect. It's very efficient.
So now, servers, let's have a taste and see.
Yes. There is our matumbo.
Nice aroma.
Very tender and very sweet.
This is what I was looking forward to. And I think mission accomplished.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Let's see what the other family members have to say. Daniel was impressed by how efficient and cost-effective the electric pressure cooker was. It also means he'll be getting his dinner in good time.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Good.
Thank you.
Good.
So here we have the store. Michael,
Yes.
what have
Carol.
you been up to?
Well, I was inspecting our store
Yes.
and I've seen that it is well done.
Uh-huh.
It has been a little bit raised because we need to prevent the moisture and also the termites. We used termite control. The shade is well done to prevent the hay from direct sunlight.
Okay.
So this is the ideal store.
Now we know how it is done. We didn't know before, and it's going to be of a
Of help.
very big help.
Yes.
I think we are very grateful
Yes.
with the store. We thank you very much for the help.
Yes.
At least they will have enough grass
Yes.
for the days that we normally have the long drought.
And when they have good food and they get good body,
Yeah.
they fetch a lot of
That's
lot
right.
in the
cash.
market.
That's right.
Welcome to Q&A. Joining us today is Anthony Nyongesa from Perfid. Now, Njiru from Embu is asking, once our farmers have planted and harvested, what advice can you give them on how to access markets?
Our program, what we've been doing, we've been helping farmers form civil society organizations that aggregate their produce together, also reducing cost of transaction. When they aggregate together, they're able to face the market as a team and increase their bargaining power. You can cut down on cost of transport when you sell in bulky, and also you can be able to get good market where your produce are required, are needed.
Anthony, we have received a lot of questions from our farmers telling us that the climate is changing. Now planting season is uncertain, rains come, sometimes they don't come, or maybe they are too heavy or too light or too late.
Climate change, for a common human to understand, there's variability in terms of rainfall amount, distribution, and intensity. The way we are receiving rains nowadays, it is erratic and doesn't last long. Because of the way we prepare our land, when there is erratic rainfall, water cannot be able to percolate easily into the soil, resulting into runoff. So percolation is inability of rainwater sinking into the soil. So at the end, the crops will not have sufficient moisture for development or growth. When farmers start by reduced tillage, they don't turn their soils. Overall turn of their soil will enable water to percolate into the soil, and then there will be no runoff. Water will be stored for the crops.
Thank you for all your comments and your questions. Keep them coming. We'll do our best to answer them together with our experts right here on Q&A.
This Shamba Shape Up has taught me a lot of things, and I'm very happy. They've taught me how to keep my cows as business and to cook with the pressure cooker and drying my tomatoes with the sun.
We expect our way of living to improve. I'm very sure the village will learn a lot more from us. We've learned a lot from you.
Bye. See you next time.
And with all our tasks completed on Perry's and Daniel Kisipan's Shamba, it's time for us to say goodbye.
you.